Güzel duruyor. Deniz zombileri.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Lag varmış. Virtua Fighter ha? Okay.
Are we talking about your ex?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiello. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously.
Sesi bir düzelsenize kankim ya.
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara. Kill them all!
Hey, it's me.
Oho kanki.
Shit.
Hala düzeltmediler.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off!
All right, just take it easy.
That's... You're...
Madam Sue?
Oyun değil ya bu. Summer Game Fest izliyoruz.
Play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan!
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Hala düzeltmediler yalnız sesi. Ses lagı var. Bak.
It's been 25 years since
İnanılmaz
RuneScape was
ya.
born and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Bunu biliyoruz zaten o playable diye.
Few survive the land of dragons. But some seek more than survival. They fight. They adapt. they build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion.
Ya şu dileği düzeltin, gözünüzü seveyim ya.
Their legend.
Leylim. Aa, ben bu oyunu çok oynamak istiyordum ya. Switch'te mi? Normal bir Switch 1'de mi var sadece?
In ebbing spring, the skies will
Bu Digital Extremes şey yapan mıydı ya? Warframe'de acaba?
seeds made piles of rot. Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. Three virtues known.
Abi mis gibi oyun gösteriyorsunuz, hala delay var bak, gözünüzü seveyim ya.
for
Hadi
us,
ana.
And doom and death. Alas, find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
Ha, Soulframe. Oo. Güzel. Aha, benimkiler geldi bak.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters.
Aman.
We're just a lot smaller
Bunun
now.
ikincisi mi ya? Peh.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna wanna see this!
Hala bak, o defix değil ya. Obsidian.
Hold on to your buggies.
Obsidian Entertainment.
Epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Mafya mı bu?
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me.
Skyrim 2 değil de Elder Scrolls 6 olabilir.
But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Ya oyun müthiş değildi, o yüzden expansion'a da heyecanlanamadık ya. Baksana, alkışlar da zaten
Yes, that was indeed a young
falan
Don
diye
Salieri
geldi.
from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands
Expansion.
Ezzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
Yok, yayını kapatıp açmakla alakası yok. Herkes de delay'li.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world.
Bak, onlar komple kapatıp açacak diyorsun. Herhalde
destined to be
olabilir.
feared for what I am.
Yeni Assassin's Creed oyunu ha?
It is my
Aha, geliyor muymuş Assassin's Creed Hex? Gelmeyecek sanıyorduk. Oh, şükürlerim olsun Allah'ıma.
I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls.
Oh be, cadı oynayacağız, müthiş.
Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Aha, büyü var ha. Ha siktir.
But at
Oğlum
last,
biraz daha görsel gösterin, öyle kırmızı kırmızı göstermekle olmaz. Çok iyi abi. Böyle yenilikler yapın
every
işte.
choice, every breath
Sürekli binalara
led me
tırmanıp
to this moment.
milletin tepesine atlamaktan baydık.
I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Ha, bu ne lan? Assassin's Creed X'in adı 1666 Amsterdam mıymış? Oha, direkt bambaşka yeni oyun yani. Helal olsun be.
Thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey.
Nasıl düzelttiler
David
lan?
Lynch once said, "The film is the talking."
Nasıl yaptılar oğlum?
That's
Hiçbir
how
şey
I feel
anlamadık.
today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say
Helal
this.
olsun.
As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games.
Ne, bir dakika.
As of right now, the prologue. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will.
Oha!
I'll leave you with a
İndirebiliyor
glimpse of what's
muyuz?
to come when the game
Ha
launches on early access
siktir.
later this year. Join us for the journey.
Oha!
Merci and panache Alice.
Oha! Oğlum çok iyi lan. Summer Game Fest'i izliyoruz. Oğlum oyuna bak. Helal olsun, sonunda Assassin's Creed'in dışına çıktınız ya. Oğlum oyunun kendisi çıkmış. Yani prologu çıkmış.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come,
Unutmayayım
we've got
diye.
a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that?
Ne alaka ya? Sov'un oyunu mu var?
That's Billy from Saw. Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Yazılar dileğiyle bu sefer. Yazıları siktir et.
100 years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die. Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy. The spiral bleeds ever deeper.
Okay. Yani bunu oynayacak adamı bulacaksın da şey yapacaksın da. Şunu kenara alıyorum arkadaşlar, bir saniye.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot.
Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, bearer. Are you?
The
Ne bu?
veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2
Ha,
wishes
onu
to
zaten
now.
biliyorduk. Okey.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a separatist fleet massing in the Seralonis system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Nasıl bir oyun lan? Star Wars'a
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett?
Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Ha, şey gibi. Okey. XCOM gibi.
We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons. And we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job. There we go!
Sarar biliyor musun? Hikayesi de güzelse.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing: the monster within. And today,
Yok.
one of Europe's most ambitious
Game
studios
Fest
is
bu.
ready
Hepsi
to take you
bilgisayarda
into
var.
a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Oh, shit!
The box. Please.
İzleme amına koyayım, kaçla.
You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me.
Call of the Dawn Walker bu değil mi?
You've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentus's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Hello, everyone.
My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open
Çok
world dark
tatlılar
fantasy
Polish
saga.
aksanı.
The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure.
Bilmiyorum onu,
The gameplay
geldi mi?
segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our
Gelmedi
game
galiba da.
as we had making it.
21'de falan
Thank
olabilir.
you and have great rest of the show.
Epic'te var. Epic indirimleri geldi de Steam bilmiyorum.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Among Us'çıların yeni oyunu ha. Yine bir oynanır ortuçlarla. İstediğinden izle. Ama Kick'ter Alvay da var.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Among Us TV series mi?
Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So,
Kız kimdi ya?
we'd rather call a meeting than complete our task.
Birine benzettim.
Suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any.
HQ!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Among Us dizisi.
Our fellow mates of
Nasıl acaba?
perished.
Pek umudum yok ama.
Talking so weird? Yeah, but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge. Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white.
Oo, Elijah Wood ve Dan Stevens var ha. Güzel kadro.
I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned, and it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
İşte bunu istiyorduk be.
We've received an urgent call from
Hitman gibi yeni story mission'lar veriyorlarmış bak. 007'ye. Çok iyi abi. Böyle mission çıkartın işte ya, Hitman'daki gibi. Çok severiz.
Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
İşte bu ya, işte bu.
brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight,
Gotik mi bu?
we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Aion! Aion 2 ha? Ne zaman çıkıyormuş bakalım. Gelse de oynasak diyorduk. Bu kadar etkileyici görünmüyor oyun bu arada. Ama sarıyor. Biraz şov yapmışlar. Rendering'i bayağı kötü videonun ama neyse. Aleykümselam. Çıksın da sarar. Ha Eylül'de mi ya? Yuh. Ne kim Eylül'de kim Aion 2 oynayacak? O kadar oyunun arasında gözünü seveyim ya. Oyun hazır işte, çıkartın yazın oynayak. CD Projekt Red mi? Bu ne lan? Ha aman. Şey. Bir tane gacha oyunuyla işbirliği yapmışlar kesin.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
I can feel it. That nightmare tacit discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Evet, Wuthering Waves'le. Wuthering Waves'e Cyberpunk şey getirmişler işte, konsepti. Ya maskara. Çok güzel oyunlar vardı, kaçırdın.
Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage.
Project Robot ne ya? Yoktu galiba. Neyin expansion'ıymış bu? Ya abi ya koskoca Capcom'sun ya. Çıkara çıkara en kötü oyununa mı çıkardın expansion'ı? O yoktu, hayır.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
Minimal bir alkış gelecek kesin. Evet, çok minimal geldi bak dedim. Baksana minimal. Sarmıyor oğlum oyunu. Sarmadı kimseye.
Still you press on.
Şey güzeldi. Assassin's Creed'çilerin Assassin's Creed olmayan oyunları vardı. Cadı. Assassin's Creed Hex dedikleri Assassin's Creed oyunu değilmiş aslında. Proje olarak. Cadılı. O güzeldi. Assassin's Creed değil işte. Bambaşka bir hikaye. Büyüler var, bilmem neler var falan filan. Wukong'dan hallice oyun. Wow. Evet. Boss fazı. Yani biraz yenilik arkadaşlar.
Take your time. Enjoy.
That was a new look at gameplay from
Yeni Star
Swords
Wars
of
oyunu
Legend,
var.
a fantasy
XCOM gibi.
action
O
RPG.
güzel.
There you saw a boss
Aklıma
fight
geldikçe
against
söylüyorum.
Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Hot Wheels Racing. Peki. Seveni vardır elbet. Hot Wheels hayranları oynar ya. Baksana fena alkış gelmedi yani Monster Hunter mağazasına değil. Buna coştular ya. Millet de enteresan ha. Hadi kardeşim hadi. Onu görmedim ya. Ne ara Resident Evil tanıtmışlar. Geç başlarına baktım ama çıkmadıydı. Bakarım bitince. Evangelion mu? Ne yaptınız hocam ya? Ya Old But Gamer'ı açmışsın canım videoda, geriye sarar bakarız.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Attack on Titan oyunu mu? Attack on Titan'a mı kuduranlar var? İkimasu yo!
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
後のことは仲間に託す。俺たちはどうすれば報われるんだ。
この目で奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届ける。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
Çok kötü.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Forza Horizon'cıların underground yarış oyunu geliyormuş. Beklediğimiz Most Wanted mı acaba yıllar sonra? Street Racing.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
Hikayeli belli ki, evet.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started. I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Bir sene var daha.
The dead won't rise, but their sons will.
Bir şey göstermediler ki.
Plant fear or respect.
you'll harvest one.
Aman. Total War tarzı bir şey. Senin oyun ne ya? Fountain Blade mi? Senlik oyun, evet.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all
Git.
mine. We don't care, broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up at your age, we're just out another flame. Make it out, don't look back. Burn this moment till it cracks. If this one won't let us stay, we'll steal this night. Make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over the doubt. If tomorrow cleans the slate, let tonight decide on it. Make it out, feel the hand. This 1 second, this is it. I don't need a perfect pass, just a spark we're rolling fast. Make it out, don't look back, even if it doesn't last. If I lose it all someday, I'll keep this moment. Make it loud.
Ne ki bu? Anlamadık bir şeydi.
On a shelf? Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Capcom oyuncak tanıtımı işte ya. Collectible herhalde.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Onlar da onu soruyordu zaten. Niye palava yıkılsın?
Society, Mr. Graves.
Hitman mi? Oğlum James Bond'a çıkarmaya devam edin işte. Bir Hitman hikayesi daha çıkarmayın artık. James Bond'a geliyormuş hikaye görevi bu arada yeni. Hitman'e yaptıkları gibi böyle. Bu ne? Digimon mu ya? Öf. Bayma ya. Maskara. Ha, Power World'muş lan, Digimon değil. Okey.
There you have it. Power World 1.0
Seveni
is
çok. Biz de
coming out
oynamıştık
on July
zamanında.
10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
Aman heyecanlandırdın ya.
Each case, husband and wife found.
Bu oyun muymuş abi? 8 yıldır ne bekliyoruz diye heyecanlandıydım ya.
People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby,
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Evet yani. Ama bak alkış koptu acayip.
No, I don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
That's right, Bigby is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Güzel başladı. Neymiş bu? Bu iyi ya. GameSpot'ta falan yazardı eskiden. Sonra Game Awards'a geçti bir şeyler. Ayakkabısı çok kötü ama abla iyi yani, ben severim. Aa şey. Stellar Blade'çilerin oyunu. İyi dediğine göre. Herhalde.
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
CD Projekt Red demedi canım.
Weird things.
Stellar Blade'çilerin yeni oyunu herhalde. Aynı evrende geçiyor iyi dediğine göre. Evet, aynen. Armorlar da aynı. Yani benzer. Çok iyi duruyor. Yani şimdilik tabii görüntüleri çok iyi duruyor da kombatı nasıl acaba?
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Oo, tekme tokat ha? Kılıçsız. Güzel. Heyecanlandırdı. Bu oyunun kötü olma ihtimali bayağı az. Zaten belli ki çok risk almayıp oyunun şeyini, bütçesini falan arttırmışlar yani. Genişletmişler. O yüzden kötü olma ihtimali çok az yani. Güzel. Bak bak. Bayağı iyi. Çok iyi. Teşekkür ederim. Ben de buna alkışlarım. Ben de buna alkışlarım.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released in June
Street Fighter 7
2023.
mi?
What's ahead?
Bak haklıymışsın.
This is Street Fighter 6 Year 4.
Ama Year 4'muş ya. Püh. Neyse.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Hintli geldi, Arap geldi.
Fascinating.
Evet. Tifa mı geliyormuş Street Fighter'a? Okey. Biri çığlık attı. That's Tifa diye.
Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing the special collaboration with
Final
Final
Fantasy hayranı belli ki. Belli ki.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてき
That's
たキャラクター
Tifa!
です。
That's Tifa diye.
だから僕が目指したのはストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。
ストリートファイター
マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Bilmem belki gelmiştir.
It's far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know.
Vermezler GTA'ya.
What's it gonna be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon
Bu
our
neymiş?
planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star.
Aa, Final Fantasy 7'nin sonuncusu. Çok iyi. Bekliyorduk bayağıdır.
But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Hate be. Oh be. Yıllar geçti yani.
World's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine.
Bayağı büyük duyuru ama ya.
I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I could do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day. Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Baksana bayağı büyük duyuru. Salon coştu.
This far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
There you have it. And no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で
Final Fantasy 7 Liberation. Neyi tatsız ya? Tatlı mis gibi duyuru işte, daha ne olacak?
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in the story and waited for this moment with us.
Sonunda hikayeyi bitiren oyun yani.
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの
そして
作品と向き合っ
어쨌든
てきました。
지신부.
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me and welcome to the stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Vay be geldi benimki. Net.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of
Matt Mercer mı
the
seslendiriyor onu
sun-drenched
bilmiyorum.
Meteor Archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick
Matt
a direction
Mercer bu
and
Critical
set sail.
Role'u yaratan adam
But how
işte.
can you be expected to
D&D'ci
protect the whole
aynen.
world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
Ama seslendirmeci o, dolayısıyla belki doğrudur.
No way, no how. Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic
Oha,
ensemble
çok iyi.
of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs
Sen
more
bu
than
sesleri
friendship
iyi
to
ayırt
save the
ediyorsun
day.
ha.
You
Geçen
need
God of War
disciplined
Lofi'de de
combat
Huey'nin seslendirdiğini ayırt etmiştin. O da doğruymuş.
Established in remake and refined in rebirth is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Hak ediyor ama ya duyuru.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions.
God of War Lofi kadar büyük bir duyuru
You
sonuçta.
have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
O seslendiriyor tabii. Yani.
I won't return to my coffin until
Evet.
we put Sephiroth in peace.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
Koskoca Square Enix tabii ki verir yani.
The Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind!
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FITS system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons. Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Woohoo! Woo!
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, we better take a look.
Get the cannon back online, now! At last, the promise is fulfilled.
Seneye.
The journey ends here.
Bütün platformlara aynı anda geliyormuş.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Bu çok kötü bir ayakkabı seçmişsin ya.
What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Day of the Devs starts right now.
25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Ne oldu?
Thanks for watching. Day of the Devs starts right now.
Bakalım neleri kaçırmışız. Ya niye buradan başlatıyorsun ya? Geçmişine bakacaktık. Öf. Ha, Resident Evil Code Veronica varmış ha. Tamam.
With
İşte
our
bunu merak
first
ediyorum.
announcement.
İlk bununla başlamış zaten. Görmemişim onu. Bunda mı first person, third person birlikte yapacaklar?
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
Niye ya? Ben daha uzunum ondan.
In we go. Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille! He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh? Ah, the
Olabilir.
delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice
Ses
if we
burada
help
bozulmaya
ourselves.
başlamış demek ki.
Oh, long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Çığlıklar koptu. Çok iyi.
So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
The coolest thing about video games is that anything is possible. However, it is likely impossible that you could guess what this next game is.
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi, and I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf, and we are very excited to show you Tenebris Somnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live action cutscenes. That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live-action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Pixel horror game.
Ha, live action pikseli karıştırmışlar. Enteresan. Eski oyunlar gibi.
So, the story of Tenebrisomnia follows Julia, an Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters. And she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it. Tenebrisomnia has classic survival horror gameplay that you would remember from games like Resident Evil, but it has this super retro, chunky pixel aesthetic. And in order to survive, Julia has to solve puzzles and collect items and also manage her consumables if she's going to make it through. So, once I was playing Faith on streaming, and I said, I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebrisomnia, and he said, hey, I want you to check this out and let me know if you think this would be a good title for us to publish.
Well, I had known Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time, and I knew how much Faith inspired Tenebrisomnia. So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Erdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the director of one of my favorite horror short films, Alexia, and so I was really excited. I immediately said yes. I didn't put it together at the time, but I think it was just this weird, evil twist of fate that we get to work together now. It's something that it hasn't been done in a really long time, specifically combining this retro-style gameplay with live-action scenes that look this group. And besides filming on sets, they also filmed on location in several places in Buenos Aires. These cutscenes bring a lot of talent from the film industry in Argentina and also
Çok iyi abi.
and also the theater
Çok iyi duruyor.
too. And also the monsters that you see
Bir de
in
maske
pixel form during
ve
regular
makyajla
gameplay make
yapmışlar
an
falan.
appearance in live action.
Çok iyi.
And they were achieved using practical and digital makeup and monster VFX by an awards-winning special effects team, and absolutely no generative AI.
Çok iyi.
The game and the cinematics get really crazy and psychotic towards the end, and I can't wait for y'all to play it. Thank you for giving
Bayağı
us the opportunity
heyecanlandırdı
to
lan
show
beni.
you
Ben bunu oynarım
Tenebrisomnia.
ha.
Please look for Tenebrisomnia later this year on October the 16th on PC and consoles. Tenebrisomnia, Retro Nightmares, Real Life Horrors, October 16th, 2026.
Bayağı iyi duruyor.
Get ready to get your groove on with our next title, Mr. Records. Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
I'm not doing that. Enjoy this world premiere of Mr. Records.
Hi, I'm Charles.
And I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind Glitchy Studio, creators of Headbangers Rhythm Royale and Musical Story.
Our small studio focuses on crafting innovative music games, and today we'd like to introduce our new project, Mr. Records. This is George. He has an extraordinary gift. He can travel through music. As soon as he hears the first notes of a record, he's transported into vivid worlds where he interacts rhythmically with the environment and unfolding events.
Send in your ears, give up your fears.
A wide range of musical gameplay experiences shape these journeys, letting you feel the music in a truly unique way. When he's not exploring these musical worlds, George runs his record store. Every journey completed becomes a vinyl available for sale in the shop. Your goal is to understand each customer's needs and match them with the right record. Everyone has their own way of expressing what they're looking for, along with a distinct personality. Their stories intertwine with George's, creating a narrative that is intimate, humorous, and heartfelt. Selling records allows you to acquire new ones to play, forming a fresh and surprising gameplay loop.
As composers, this record shop setting is really inspiring, as it gives us the freedom to explore a wide range of musical styles.
So this is George's life, told track by track. Over 45 songs, each tied to a moment, a memory, or a feeling. We had so much fun creating and recording all those songs, and we'd like to give you a quick preview of the result.
I'm sitting in my armchair and I don't know what to do or what to say.
Oh, to sausage blue.
I knew it was for life. This day became magical. Pieces of you surround me.
Take all the bad days about weather, then flip it around and make it all better. Just give it a strong and never say never. We got one life, make this your treasure.
Step into my shine.
We're a small team of 4, and we've poured a lot of heart into this game. There's still so much more to share about Mr. Records, so stay tuned for more updates coming soon. Bye!
Rise and clear my crown.
Rise and I clean my rise and I clean my crown. Never gonna bring me, never gonna bring me, never gonna bring me down.
In the spirit of camaraderie with fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs alums, and makers of Spiritfarer, here is Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
Hello, my name is Jem, and I'm a game designer.
I'm Stefania, I'm an art director. We're from Thunder Lotus in Montreal, Quebec, and you might know us from our game, Spiritfarer.
For the past 7 years, we've been working on something quite
Cem
different.
Ertekin.
Our latest game, 33 Immortals.
Ha, ben bunu biliyorum ya.
How many games have you played where you really wanted to play with random strangers?
How many times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players. No waiting around, you jump straight into the action through instant matchmaking, you tear through hordes of enemies sent by God to punish you, and rebel against the wrath of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that you want to play with others, even if you don't know them. There is no voice chat in this game. You use in-game emotes to communicate with your fellow rebels. Combine your strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, ranged, or melee player, and push forward no matter what. You will die, and that's okay, because with every run, you grow stronger. You'll have to. What you're up against is nothing less than the wrath of God. And the best part? You never face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
So come join the rebellion.
You know, sometimes in life, there are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing. An apocalypse that ravaged the Earth and left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and mutants might just be one of those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Hi, I'm Rostislav Fedorov,
Ha,
CEO
Kırgızistan
of Dream
oynanıyormuş.
Dog
Çok iyi
Studio.
lan.
And today I'll
Helal
be
olsun.
talking to you about Dreadmore. Dreadmore is a first-person fishing adventure game set in a world where long ago a catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures,
Direc'in
and the
first
people
person
who survived.
versiyonu.
Now it is a dark, dangerous place that is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also means it is your responsibility to
Bayağı
keep the
IP
fuel
ihlali
up
bence
and
ya.
repaired.
Gemi bile
You
aynı
can go
abi.
on the land,
Yani oyun
walk
güzel
from place to
de.
place and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game, fishing. We made sure that fishing is not just a simple mini-game. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. What happens next depends on what bites. Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them.
Selamünaleyküm,
bait,
aleykümselam.
timing,
Hayırlı
and some with a
cimalar.
completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull in floating debris. One man's junk is another you have to find. You use a harpoon to pull in floating debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure. If you want to go too deeper into the game, you have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine and gear. Very often you'll need to make what you need from what you can gather by yourself. There are many things we haven't shown yet, and I'm sure that you'll be surprised by what the
Solo
game
ya
has in
herhalde.
store, so make sure that you
Direci
wishlist
first
the
person'ı
game
yapmışlar
and
gibi.
join our Discord to stay updated and get more information about our game. Thanks for tuning in and welcome one and all to the world of Dreadmore.
We've got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Hi everyone, I'm Nick.
And I'm Robbie. We're the co-founders of Real Games.
Back in high school, the two of us made a promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears, the sorts of games that we played right after school, huddled next to a CRT, and the kind of games that decided what we wanted to do growing up.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back, we walked away from our jobs to actually go and do it. The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history, all in a quest to restore the order of the fallen Time Knights. You can go to the future, you can go to prehistory and see the dinosaurs, and if you'd like, you can even prevent them from extinction and see them evolve through time.
Combat is turn-based, the kind that we grew up on. Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time is key, as are combos between party members. Time is the through line for our whole game, and you'll definitely feel it in combat.
The team that we've put together still does not feel real to us. We've been able to find all of these JRPG fans from across the industry, from AAA veterans to indie darlings who've worked on games like Shovel Knight and Deltarune and more. We're also super fortunate to work with legends from Japan, whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more is part of why we're here today. We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon.
Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished game experiences, just the way like others did for us back in the 90s and beyond. That's our mission that we set out at Real Games, to craft retro-infused RPGs that awaken cherished childhood memories.
So that's a bit about us and Threads of Time. It means a lot to show a glimpse of what our team has been up to, and we cannot wait to share more.
Thanks so much for having us at Day of the Devs.
Bye everyone.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2004. It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare.
I'm Reagan.
And we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N plus infinity times 2.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
Yeah.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you play as a ninja, gracefully and effortlessly flowing through the levels.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N plus Infinity times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience. Although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills.
Eski oyunu bir daha yapmışlar
Instead,
işte.
this one is about platforming with your
yeni
friends.
versiyonlu gibi
And
bir
if you
şey.
don't have any friends, no worries.
Multiplayer yapmışlar.
We've taken our unique brand of acrobatic, virtual athletic 2D action gameplay and used that as a foundation to build 5 fresh, local and online multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the
Windows
series, and some are
95
new to
oyunu
the
gibi.
world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game, we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents, making the ultimate sacrifice for your teammates, and hunting each other with rockets.
That's my favorite part.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick it up and play it casually at a party. But there's no skill ceiling, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbingly long time, and we're very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your hands. This is going to be launching sometime next year on all the platforms.
If you want to get a taste for yourself, please head over to our Discord and sign up for playtesting. We can't wait to play with you and see what you think. And most importantly, please wishlist N plus Infinity times 2 on Steam so that the algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks. Bye.
Sometimes, a game transports you through the looking glass into a world that you can't help but be fascinated by. Our next title, Into the Unwell, does just that. Swedish developers She Was Such a Good Horse have created an action roguelite with a wild, unique world that you can explore solo or with friends. So settle in and get ready to hear the story of one strange cat.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish indie studio called She Was Such a Good Horse.
Senin
We're
oyun
working
ne?
on a game called Into the Unwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite game.
Star Citizen.
Hey, dude, you made it! Come sit down. I was just about to tell a little story. Have you ever heard about this very unlucky cat? No? All right. So he was just walking around town and
Yok ya, bir tanesini wishlist'e ekledim sadece. Bir daha sonradan bakıp wishlist'e ekleme yapacağım. Steam zaten hazırdır yani. Wishlist anlamında.
And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know. Uppers, downers, in betweeners. One day you met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it up and there was no cooperation. And after everything and all the lessons learned, suddenly he was face to face with the
Yok, hazırlamıyorum hiç.
This is it. He's gonna show the world. But no, he failed.
Yayına bile zor vakit
Anyways,
buluyorum.
the moral of the story is...
It's always a pleasure to debut games in Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere
Why debut?
is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell are we doing? Come on, focus, focus, focus.
I'm Case, and this is Bub, a narrative adventure game about making art, healing, and New York City.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Anderson. I'm a software artist, poet, and educator based in New York City, and I did gameplay design and code for Bub.
Since I was a little kid, I've always liked drawing, whether that was with pencils or markers or scissors or collage, whatever I could get my hands on, really.
And I wanted to create a gameplay structure that showed off all those different styles in different worlds. The main story takes place in New York City, but Bub is an artist, and he's constantly bringing the player into his memories and into his art. And so you might dive from a pen and ink style New York City directly into a childhood school hallway and into a show choir performance where he's nervous if he'll be able to dance correctly.
It's that approach that gives the game a very textural feeling.
Çok orijinal
Those
diyor.
textures mimic the emotional underpinning of each scene. 3 years ago, Todd and I were making really good progress on the game. We lived in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn, and in the afternoons we could walk to each other's houses and work on Bub. But something unexpected happened, and I got really sick and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
Oo.
And during that time, I lost a lot of my vision, my dexterity in
Oynadım,
my
MS hastası
hands,
olmuş
and it was basically impossible for me
oyunu
to make
yaparken.
art. So Todd and I focused on our friendship, and I focused on healing. And little by little over time, the old connections that had always existed in my brain, the ones that told me how to make things and how to use my hands, they started to come back. I had a choice. I could keep looking down into the bottomless pit of despair, or I could focus on how many good things had happened to me in my life, how many good people I'd met. I decided to go there and focus on gratitude, and that's become a central theme of the game.
But it's ultimately a hopeful story and about drawing connections between your own hardships and difficulties and using that to connect with other people and appreciate what you have and share it with others. Bub is also a game about New York City. It's a place that both Case and I have lived and made work for over 10 years, and we wanted to capture some of that energy of being a young person, figuring out what you care about and how to say it, alongside a bunch of other people that are just trying to do the same.
We've been lucky to collaborate with our talented friends. Adam Schatz has laid down an amazing blanket of music and sound throughout the entire game. Asher Kurtz has written beautiful additional guitar music for the project as well. Whitmer Thomas, fresh off of his supporting role in the film Weapons, is the voice of Bub.
Life used to feel like a coming of age that was never gonna end. Then it all changes.
And our friends at Some Point Sound have built a rich layer of effects that's really bringing the game to life. We're so excited to share this game with you in 2027, and please follow along with us at our Steam page, and thanks so much.
I first
be.
met Mike
Helal
Boxleiter
olsun.
in Iowa over a decade ago when he was making incredible mobile games. He went on to create Secret Hitler, which is a huge success in the board game community. Now he's back with a few friends to make a new video game, and they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Hi, I'm Mike Boxleiter, creator of Lazy River.
Woo! Yeah, see, it's working.
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter set
Sarar
at the
mı biliyor
galaxy's most
musun?
unregulated water park,
Bayağı
Water
sarar
Station
yani.
1.
Tam
The
arkadaşlarla
water park is
oynamalık.
connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies.
Neye bak abi. Havuza işediğin zaman çiş geri gelip zombiye
You and three
çeviriyormuş.
friends are at the park for a fun vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie that wants to kill you. You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape. The first objective in the game is building your raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your raft to scavenge for materials from around the park, however. The whole place is infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are vulnerable to water. Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the zombies. Unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons. If you get hurt, cook up some hot dogs on the grill to regain your strength. Use scavenged materials to craft armor, turrets, and engines
Çok
for
komik
your
bir oyun
raft.
abi.
Make sure to build something balanced and don't make it too heavy. A raft that can't drive straight is a sitting duck. Build smart and create your own custom floating fortress.
Güzeldi bence bayağı ya. Ben bayağı beğendim bu Game Fest'i.
You'll need to choose your path along the river carefully. The robot security forces will set up blockades and strong defenses. Get too close, and they'll shoot out your inner tubes and damage your raft. And make sure not to set off the park alarm system. Setting out the alarm will start the park's self-clean cycle, which will obliterate all organic life in the area. That would really ruin your summer vacation.
It's maybe moving a little faster than we're moving.
I've been making this game with 4 other amazingly talented devs from across the country. We're excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access
Bize anlayışın
next
gelişmiş
year,
diyor.
summer
Güzeldi abi
2027.
Game Fest ya. Ne
Please
yalan
wishlist us now
söylemiyorum.
on Steam. Thanks so much.
Resident Evil vardı. Assassin's Creed X'i gördük sonuçta sonunda
Our next
Final
title is
Fantasy'nin
as complex and thought-provoking as you'd expect
Final
from developers
Fantasy'nin son
Sunset
oyunu
Goodbird.
çıktı.
The Vancouver-based studio created Peabody-winning 1000 Times Resist, and their next game is looking just
Güzeldi ya,
as
ben beğendim.
innovative and slightly unnerving, in the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it. I have dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human.
Aa ben bu oyunu bekliyorum bayağı.
I am human.
Prove You're Human. Ya niye hiçbir zaten bir tane Game Fest'i beğenmiyorsunuz ki hiç?
My name is Pinky.
2 senedir
I also go by Natalie,
yayında
and
Game
I
Fest
am
izliyorum.
designer at
Bir
Sunset
tanesini
Goodbird
beğenmediniz.
Studios.
Bir
In
adet.
our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to
Gibi değil abi, gayet güzeldi
Prove
bu
You're
Game
Human
Fest.
is
Bir
a
sürü oyun
sci-fi
tanıttılar.
narrative adventure where
Yeni
you play
tanıttıkları
as
oyunlar,
Sunset.
yeni IP'ler bile
You
güzeldi
split your
yani.
consciousness into 2, and you've been uploaded to a digital world to work. On
Gayet
your first
güzel bir
day,
Game
you head into
Fest'te.
the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa. And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset
Abi ben
Venture.
siz
and
beklemiyor
my
olabilirsiniz. Son
background
20
has
dakikayı
mostly
GTA'ya
been in
konuşsalar
animation here in Vancouver. My first project in
şeyden
games
sevinçten
was
donunuzu
a
attırırdınız yani.
game for the
Ben
Nintendo
şeyi
Switch
seviyorum.
called Boreal Tenebrae.
Ee,
Mesa is we're approaching it
Final
in a unique way
Fantasy'nin
where we're trying to
serisini
have this
seviyorum.
balance
Son oyunu
where
beni
there is
heyecanlandırdı.
enough
20 dakikada
complexity
izlemek istedim
in
yani.
the animation system
Çok da
so
sevindim
that
20 dakika
she's able to hit
göstermelerine.
all these
Keza
poses and
State
expressions
of
and
Play'de 20 dakika God of War Lofi gameplay izlemek de iyiydi yani. Gayet güzel bir
intuitive
contentti.
enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents
Oho
through
hocam işte mis
text-based
gibi oyun Final
macros.
Fantasy
And
7'nin
having them be able to
yıllar
suggest
yıllar
animations for
yıllar
her to
süren
do in the writing
oyununun
document
son
is
partını
sort of
yapmışlar.
imperative to
Onu
how
duyuruyorlar.
we want to make this game.
Yani gayet
Some
20 dakika
interesting
ayırırsın yani
challenges
buna.
for Mesa is
Sen
just
umursamıyorsun
how big she
diye.
is in frame. Like
Küçük mü
I've been
olacak duyuru
finding
yani?
that really,
Bayağı dev
like,
gibi
subtle
duyuru yani Final
micro
Fantasy'nin
expressions
son
that
oyunu.
usually you wouldn't
7'nin
be able
son
to
oyunu
read on a
yani.
character. They're all you need to convey
Resident
emotion
Evil
on
Code
messages. She
Veronica.
can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So
Değişik bir oyun
there's a
bayağı.
lot of different ways that she can be animated and a lot of different kind of modes that Mesa Face can hit.
Hayır her bölüme 5 dakika episodik
Something is
sinematik
different
trailer yapmadı ya.
In the middle of
Final
the
Fantasy
night,
7'nin önceki
you
oyunları zaten
catch her
çıktı.
muttering to herself about
Final Fantasy 7'nin
and not just any body, her body.
yayında
She was
oynadım ya. Hem
certain
Final
that she
Fantasy
had
7'yi
a
oynadım. Hem
body
Final
just
Fantasy
like
7
you,
Rebirth'ı oynadım
which is
yayında.
impossible. So of course you do not believe her until one day.
Bir bölüm 15 dakika evet. Aynen.
This next world premiere hails from Paris, France, from a developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
Video games.
Bence God of War Loki gayet güzeldi.
Designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right? Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixel Hunt, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made one horseback riding game, but
Uçup kaçıyor zaten. Daha ne istiyorsun? Kratos'tan daha hareketli.
Well, it's not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories we can't afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably. Today, you hop in your car and decide to drive to a place called Ithaca, where you're supposed to meet with friends from the Earth Protection Association you just joined. A perfectly normal thing to do, except there's the boss of a big petroleum company tied up in your trunk. Ithaca starts as a game where you, the player, have to figure out what's going on. From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family. You'll get to know her better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for answers about who you really are. Stop in service stations to meet with
başka bir
strangers.
şey olsun canım. Ne olacak?
Investigate the interior of your car for clues that may have been planted there. Or call mysterious phone numbers to learn info that will shed a new light on the operation you're part of. And in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid. About power, about violence,
Çok sıkıcı
about
bir
the
oyun gibi
world we
duruyor.
live in and
Ithaca.
how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels possible when nothing seems to work anymore. And we
Yeni God
hope
of War da
Ithaca
öyle
will be
gibi.
one
Loki'nin
way to
combo
sit with those
gibi
questions for a
kombotu
while.
vardı zaten.
Carefully and comfortably from inside a car that keeps moving forward. If that sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page, and we hope to release the game in late 2027. Also, you never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
Oynamadım
Ever
daha.
since we first showed this next game, we've been eagerly anticipating its release.
Geldim, sızdım.
Well, have we got some news for you?
O eve geldim, sızdım.
My name's Will.
Sonra
I'm part of the
zaten
dev team
Game
here at
Pass
Radical
vardı,
Forge.
onu
We're
açtım
working
direkt.
alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screambound.
Dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı dıgıdı.
Now, previously on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today I want to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we've made in the game.
Ha bu şey oyun. Elinde oyun konsoluyla oynadığın oyun. Çok değişik bir konsept. Baksana. Ben bunu çok merak ediyorum. İnsanın başı döner ama çok hoş bence konsepti.
So, for the narrative, you, the player, find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now, after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother is, and how to bring her home. Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges
Çok
mechanics,
yaratıcı.
where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay. Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era.
Summer Game Fest'in devamı işte indie oyunları gösterdikleri. Canlı şu
Recently,
an.
though,
Dev
we
of the
teased our
Devs.
second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform-type game to a top-down adventure game, reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies, and challenges to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a
10
demo
Eylül
going
ya
live
kardeşim
right now
bak
on Steam.
indie
So, grab your
geliştiricisi sen.
controllers and cast
Eylül'de
your
çıkan
mind back to a
oyunlardan
simpler
haberin
time.
var mı
It's time
acaba?
to become Screenbound.
10 Eylül'de senin oyununu kim oynayacak Allah aşkına?
This next game's been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited to show the first gameplay footage. It's from Red Moon Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Hi, Day of the Devs. My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for Shot One Fighters.
Fighting roguelike ha? Enteresan bir konsept.
And that was a trailer for Shot One Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam, as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs. I also want to give a shout out to our community and our fellow devs working tirelessly to make this game a reality. We cannot wait to show you guys what's coming next for Shot One Fighters.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck Detective series. Their new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and it's a world premiere. People better watch out, because there's about to be an attempted murder around here. This is Apple Crumble.
All right, Grandma, here we are.
Don't open the door! It's that prick, Ellen.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my
Güzel
favourite
konsept.
niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Oyunu bayağı övüyorlardı. Ama oynamadım ben.
However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble. The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her.
Çok iyi konsept.
Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle? Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately. Just ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now. We at Happy Broccoli Games are big fans of thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from things like Agatha Christie, Knives Out, Mouthwashing, and many more. Reconnect with your dysfunctional family. Explore your childhood home and work out who you can trust before it's time for tea. Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's belongings and uncover the secrets they're hiding from you. Apple Crumble is a suspenseful interactive story and will be piping hot out of the oven later this year. We hope you enjoy Grandma's birthday. And remember, everyone
Ha, erkencisin bugün. İyi geceler.
Have you ever dreamt of a game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff? Well, your dreams have been answered. Check out this world premiere of Turbo Button's new game, Slap Out of It.
Tokatlama oyunu.
Hi, I'm Nick from Turbo Button, and I'm excited to introduce you to
Görüşürüz.
Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Our world is broken. But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty? A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today. That's where you'll apply skills like personal tutoring, junk removal, dry docking, commercial plumbing, tech support, caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is.
Oyuna bak
Slap
abi.
out of it together.
Slap
Her
Out of
şeyi
It is an
tokatlayan
interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly
Nerede
puzzles
aklınıza geliyor
inspired
abi
by
fikirler
classic
ya?
point-and-click adventure games. You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover. Slapping is how you interact with everything around you.
Çok iyi. Boyu koparır ya.
And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of useful items along the way that you can store in your trusty fanny pack. Some items have special uses, but of course, you can slap with every item as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works. But don't expect everyone to be happy about that.
Tokatlamalı mı?
Our team is dedicated to interactive comedy and celebrating the art of dumb. Up till now, we've been known for making a bunch of silly VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away from VR entirely. It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of new ideas, and it's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time. We've spent years iterating, editing, and polishing, and we're so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also excited to be working with Ben Starr, who joins us now to share a little about what this project means to him.
I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but of course I'll do it.
We'll have more
hiç
news to
bilmiyorum.
share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game by wishlisting now.
We promised you a lot of world premieres, but it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Hello, I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Playtonic Games. And I'm Chris Sutherland, programming lead. We're absolutely
çok
thrilled
tatlıymış,
to be
tipe
here
bak.
to introduce you to the next chapter for our favorite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Kart.
Ha ha ha ha! Ha ha! Yay!
Ukulele are back, but this time they've traded the platforming for the starting grid. We're hitting the track in
Aha.
a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other, one where above all, skill reigns supreme. With Super Ukulele Kart, we're building a racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items and perks. This isn't just a Sunday drive, it's a high-speed, high-skill, pixel-perfect racing showdown. Think of it as the definitive competitive karting adventure. It's just a touch more lizard and bat than your usual Grand Prix. At Playtonic, our goal has always been to inject a bit of that classic fun and character-driven magic back into the industry. We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and as huge karting fans ourselves, we can sense when sometimes things have drifted too far from much of what we believe made those experiences so fun in the first place.
Ha ha ha ha!
Super Ukulele Kart is quick to pick up, but for hardcore genre fans, we're one-upping everything you already know and love from the best karting games and ramping up the skill level even further, with new racing techniques, unleashing outrageous attacks on your opponents and gaining every advantage possible right up to the
Yatta!
finish. Not only that, we want you to be able to have your karting cake and eat it too. With Super Ukulele Kart, you'll be able to set up races with an unparalleled degree of customization
Yay!
and flexibility, guaranteeing endless ways to compete with your friends to whatever extremes you desire. We can't wait to see you on the track and test ourselves against you too. Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele Kart with you today. We've been fine-tuning this one for a while, and it's a relief to finally have it out of the garage and into your hands. If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow and wishlist the game. It truly makes a massive difference for us. We'll also be hosting a series of beta tests very soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in
Oyunun
getting this
seslerini
across the
çıkartıyorum
finish
işte.
line and making the game the
Cıbıdı
definitive
cıbıdı cıbıdı
karting
cıbıdı.
experience. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the starting grid. We can't wait to reveal more features soon.
All the way from Poland, we've got some news from the creators of The Invincible.
Oh, hi. We are Starworld Industries, the team behind Into the Fire.
It's a cataclysm extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and fire physics itself, we didn't just read the manuals. We took part in a fire safety training and participated in professional research sessions, and honestly, we are probably the most fire-ready team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that we truly know how to handle the heat.
It was supposed to be a quiet trip, but this place was already breaking.
Invincible güzel oyundu. Biraz bayıktı da güzel oyundu.
Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more people. And the fire brought more than ash. The locals turned. The cults emerged. And the island fell apart. We bring back whoever we can. You make the call. Push further. I'm going in. Or turn back.
Test run around final. 30 seconds to RV.
I'm coming for you.
Almost there.
So we keep going back into the fire.
Oh my god, not again. Alright, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test. Evacuate!
Ne oluyor ya? Yangın alarmı da niye garip garip hareketler yapıyorlar? İşte aynen devam ediyor. Summer Game Fest'in indie oyun versiyonu. Dev of the Devs ismi de.
This next game is the latest in a series of well-known cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom, two youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Who are you two?
They must have somehow tampered with Trine's magic.
Trine'a benziyor.
Are they trying to replace us?
Aa, Trine zaten galiba.
The heroes of Trine are three.
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils. Here goes.
Hold on, everyone. Watch out.
Don't underestimate us.
That's right.
Elden dile, dilden dile.
What's that? It's another magic beastie.
O neymiş merak ettim ama bu bitince bakarım.
The more they traveled together, the clearer it became that the young siblings had been keeping secrets. Some of them much darker than the rest.
I shall see you soon, heroes.
Trine 6. Bu da Eylül'de çıkıyor abi.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric, character-driven games like Martha is Dead. Their third entry, When Sirens Fall Silent, looks like it's going to be an upgrade of everything they do best. I can't wait to dive into the mystery on this one. Check out When Sirens Fall Silent.
I am Luca Dalco. I'm the founder and artistic director of LKA Studios, a small 10-person company specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games. Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Silence Falls Silent is our third title. We named this series Storie senza voce, voiceless stories, and through these stories we try to explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
I bet he's exaggerating.
Come on, let's get on with it.
When Silence Falls Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s. The player
Italy
takes
in
on
the
the role of
early
Mia, a rookie police
1990s.
officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer. As the investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more blurred. We address many complex and
Supernatural.
controversial topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
That missing girl in the photo. Are we going to save her? It makes me nervous to think she's depending on us.
Yes. I'm sure we'll be the ones to find her. And you will become the new commissioner. Instead of that pathetic little man.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience, including branching dialogues, investigation mechanics, exploration, environmental puzzles, and some rather significant surprises.
The UV lamp has shown up large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here? It must be an important clue.
That lagoon is cursed.
Based on players' choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game's story is experienced. This is a huge evolution for us as a studio, and we really hope you can feel the passion we are putting in this game as we continue to push boundaries and stay true to the DNA that defines LKA games. Thank you very much for watching.
İnşallah güzel oyun çıkar. Bu tarz oyunları severim ben.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors for making this possible. Thanks to all the developers for making and sharing their games with us. And thanks to you for watching. You can go wishlist these games. That really helps the developers. And I hope you enjoyed all the Electro Surprisos. That's the cool one, right? That's what we're going with.
Thank you to our generous sponsors, without whom Day of the Devs would not exist. Battler Games, 47 Communications, the Game Awards, Idea Xbox, Razer, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Summer Game Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity,
Elden
Wired
dile, dilden dile. Elden dile, dilden dile. Neymiş? Bir sürü şey var. Çok karışık ya. Bu ne böyle? Anlamadım. I command thee, kneel. I am the lord of all that is gold. Ay neyse şununla hiç uğraşamayacağım şu an. Şunu merak ediyordum ben. Nerede o? 1666 Amsterdam. Amst 1666 Amsterdam. Yorumlar nasıl bakalım şu anda? Oo, veri pozitif. Hem de 1493 kişi. Bu oyun sarar ya. Şimdi Summer Game Fest'e bakalım neleri beğendik, neleri wishlist'e atacağız. O Genesis o kadar sarmadı. Bunu görmedim. Bu neymiş ya? Ha doğru. Saçma gelmişti, geçmiştim. Ion 2 zaten wishlist'te Allah'ın emri. Sword of Legends çok sarmadı. Ground 2 sarmadı. Attack on Titan zaten sarmadı. Şunu eklemiş miydim wishlist'e? Eklememişim. Ekleyeyim. Sonra Juma. Bu ne lan? Bunu görmedim ben. Ha gördüm, tamam. Güzel duruyor. Bunu da ekleyelim. Ee, Bu zaten demosunu yüklüyoruz. Şimdi zaten ne olduğunu hiç anlamadım yani. O kadar kötü bir tanıtım videosuydu ki. Evet. Bunu da ekliyoruz. Güzel duruyordu. Bu neydi? Last Harbor. Gemide zombi kıyameti. Ha şu oyun, tamam. Bu da güzeldi. Bunu da ekledim. Bakalım başka ne var. Bu zaten. Bu da zaten. Devam. Bu da zaten. Warframe'cilerin yeni oyunu. Ee, Bu beni çok sarmaz. Guild Wars 3'ü zaten bekliyorduk. Çok kısa gösterdiler ama. Bu var ya, bir oynarız var ya bunu. Üf. Başından kalkmazsın bu MMO'nun. Sonunda aradığımız MMO yani. Guild Wars 2 çok güzeldi. Guild Wars 3 de inşallah güzel olur. Bunu zaten wishlist'e ekliyorduk. Bunu bekliyoruz. Bu zaten çoktandır. Ekle. Bu gene ne olduğunu çok anlamadığımız oyunlardan. Mortal Shell 2'nin demosu mu varmış? Da indirelim. Sonra devam. Wishlist'e ekleyecektim ben, doğru. Bu da hiç fena durmuyordu bu arada. Bunu da ekleyelim. Bu zaten. Bu zaten yani benim en çok beklediğim oyun bu şu an. Yani GTA'dan sonra. Şimdi evet. Şimdi Goti'ye bakmadan şu 1666 Amsterdam'a bir bakmak istiyorum. Bu oyun acaba Stream Info'da var mı? 1666. Varmış lan. Helal olsun. Tik kesin eklememiştir. Tabii ki yani. Hayatta yani zaten çıkmış oyunu bile eklemiyor. Demo oyunu hayatta eklemez. Oynayalım bakalım. Nerede benim joystick'im, controller'ım daha doğrusu.
Palaskolis!
Shader kompilasyon, progress, shader kompilasyon. Tuvalete gidip geliyorum. Güneşim ol yine eyler bir denzel olur. Hala shader mi yapıyor? Lan terledim değiştireyim. Geldim. Bakalım nasıl bir oyunmuş. Streamer mod mu? Okey. Neymiş streamer mod acaba?
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate.
Fragmanı izledik zaten. Sesi çok açık. Bu ne ya? Framerate'i değiştiremiyorum. 30 framerate mi oynayacağız? Heh. Aman diyeyim ya. Ooh. Bir şeye bakmak istiyorum. Evet, indirmemi duraklatmışsın. Çok ayıp. Neyse duraklat, ne yapayım. Uhu. Okey. Ateratse.
Please come in.
Professor Lucas?
Yes. Yes, and you must be Cleo. I'm up here. Please join me.
Niye bu kadar karanlık abi bu oyun? Bari 30'da olsun.
Be right there.
HDR'ı var mı acaba ya? Neyse.
Pleased to meet you, Professor Lucas.
The pleasure is mine, Cleo. I'm glad you called.
Were you looking for something in particular?
I was, but my intricate classification system failed me once again. You know, this is the exact spot where I met your father for the first time.
Really?
Yes, he was looking for essays on Rembrandt and other Dutch masters. His arms were brimming with books. He could barely see it.
That sounds like my...
I recognized myself at the same eagerness that...
Oh.
Absolutely. So how's my dear friend Aaron?
You called my father a friend.
Of course.
He never talked about you before giving me the letter.
I was devastated when he told me about his condition.
Yine aynı anda mı yürüyoruz?
Sorry, Cleo.
He told you. When?
I saw him about a year ago. He warned me that you were going to call when you were ready.
Oh. I guess he told you a lot.
Not much more. He is a very private person, as you know.
Çok komik. Dum dum dum dum dum dum dum dum dum. It's just the moon girl. Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun. It's just the moon. Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun.
It's the ideal spot to examine your letter.
Yapışık suya bir kız gibi yürüyoruz.
Now, let's see that intriguing letter.
Ben bunu normal 50'ye getireceğim ya. Bunun ayarı bozuk.
I can't read past the first line my father wrote. And then there's this last part at the end. Both are in English, but everything else is... I was hoping you could help me. I've never seen anything like this before. The writing seems to be hidden behind some sort of veil, and there's movement in it. It's like something organic.
You're absolutely right. I've only seen this once before. I have a 300-year-old manuscript that has the same protective layer, which means that this letter is from the Zandaris tribe.
Zandaris?
Yes, it's a very ancient tribe. I wonder how your father got this letter.
Can you decipher it?
I'm afraid I can't. But there is a tome in here on ancient writing that mentions the Zandaris' protected communication. Although, Finding it may be a bit of a challenge. I think I might have stored it a little too well. The library's registry should help. Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Ancient Writing Systems and Languages Section 6 5 4 Section 6. Okay. Burada olması gerekmiyor mu? Tamam.
What did you find?
Protected Zendare's information was only decipherable through an object. Something called a heparin?
Yes, of course.
So you've heard of it before?
I thought it was a legend. It varies depending on the source. I've never seen one.
They said it appears as something unremarkable.
I wonder, has your father ever given you something other than the letter? Something like a key or a pendant?
He gave this to me when I was a child. But I don't think it has anything to do with...
Fascinating.
I don't see how this could help us decipher a language.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It doesn't work.
It's all right. Aaron has thought this through. There must be something that we're missing. Something to activate it, maybe.
What makes you so sure that my father was behind this?
Would it really be so surprising?
I just wish he had told me more before he...
I understand, but this is his way to do so. Aaron made sure that we would meet in this very room. He's a brilliant man. None of this is coincidence. Have a look around. See if there's anything that piques your interest. Something only you could notice.
Did you know that my father donated a bust of Rembrandt to this school?
I didn't. I'm afraid to say I never paid much attention to their donors.
That must mean something, right? I know he loves this school, but...
I'd say follow that lead.
Oyun highken Epic'ten daha iyi görünüyor ya.
There's a section in this library dedicated to Rembrandt. If Aaron did leave us something, it wouldn't be surprising if it tied back to Rembrandt in one way or another.
Watch Golden Age and the Influence of Rembrandt. Section 14. 14 yukarıda herhalde. Heh, tam yukarıda. Krik krak krik.
You might want to look into anything related to Rembrandt, Cleo. It makes perfect sense if we try to think as your father would.
I found something.
Aha. Let's have a look at this.
My father left me a note.
Wonderful.
I don't understand it, but my name's on it.
Let's see.
Do you know what these symbols mean?
It seems to refer to a special tool. A sacred tool, most probably, and blood from, I think it specifies lifeline.
Blood from a lifeline. I remember. From the hand.
That's it. That's the Hiparan. Aim it at the letter. Are you all right?
Yes. It's...
Cleo, if you're reading this,
Papa?
it means you're experiencing Nux. It's this dark energy you can feel through your guts. Don't worry. It's yours, Cleo. And you'll become its master. You're my daughter, Mabel, and I love you deeply. I once promised to tell you everything about your mother. This is it, but not the way you were expecting. Take these words as a guide to prepare you for what's coming. It all started on December 30th, 1999. I was with Agnes, my girlfriend at the time. We were in Amsterdam for the year 2000 celebrations, and we had a room in a pretty cool hotel. I thought we were turning the page on a year, a century, a millennium. It was more than that. We were standing at the beginning of a new cycle. And you, Mabel, would be part of it. Everything starts with Agnes, as far as you and I are concerned, Cleo. But in fact, it's hard to grasp how ancient this story is.
Ya bu yan yana yürüme modu çok komik olmuş abi.
Agnes was different.
Neden böyle bir şey
An
yapmışlar
old
ki?
soul, yet joyful, always surprised by life. From the very beginning, it felt as though she already knew me. It was awesome. Agnes had planned something for us in our room that night. Some of her belongings had already been delivered. Ancient artifacts. I was fascinated. Truly, I had no idea what Agnes had in mind. But you know what, Cleo? I didn't care. I was in love. I never questioned Agnes's actions. She had a way of making me feel important and wanted. Needed, even. walked to her room, I felt a new kind of excitement. Impossible to describe. I didn't yet know I was about to lose my grip on reality. As you'll see, Mabel, losing my grip on reality is an understatement. The truth is, I never had a grip on anything at all. The closer we got, the more something stirred in my veins. Nothing unpleasant. More as though the city's canals were running through my body. There was something electric about Agnes. A force emanated from her. The force I was about to discover. All in all, what awaited me in that room never felt threatening, Cleo. Deep inside, somehow, it always felt as though I'd been... Agnes went directly to the bathroom to put on her magic touch, she said. She didn't need any in my view. She was being literal, I guess. Could you set up my relics the way I told you to? She asked from the bathroom. I had to rummage through a chest, a shelf, even her bag to find those things of hers. So old they were unsettling.
Tapestry.
Did all my mirrors get installed? She asked. Yes. They had been placed around the bed, and the bed had been moved. Even now, I don't know how, or by whom. When everything was ready as Agnes requested, she came out of the bathroom. She was... I have no words to describe what followed, Cleo. It felt ethereal until I lost the thread. I woke up or something. I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time. Of course, I thought I was dreaming, but not for long. It was too real somehow. I could feel the fur on my body. My senses were heightened. Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me. Go further and you'll see. Go further and you'll see.
Neler oluyor ya?
The further I went, the more real my sensations became. Yet the world around me felt increasingly surreal. It was scary, disturbing. But something was definitely calling to me, from what seemed to be the other side. And then, in a forest, yes, a forest, I knew it in my bones. It was someone calling me. A woman. Things were blurring together, Cleo. My cat spirit, a thirst for freedom, for leaping onto anything, and my pull toward her calls. And I saw her, frozen in time, like Agnes in the room. And my cat spirit again, a need to size her up.
Ne yapacağım?
Then it happened. For a brief moment, I became fully feline.
Welcome, Patarazzi. Welcome, Aaron.
Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk? I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union, my Patarazzi.
My cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I am Noah, the Collector. Those are the Zendaris. Follow me, and I shall explain in all. We've much to do this night.
It was the only thing I could do anyway, Cleo. That woman, Noah, she seemed like the only one who could clarify all this.
Buraları hiç oynamadık. Kombatını göreydik ya. Neyse. Neyse. Neyse. Neyse. Ah yalnızlık, kimse kalmadı yayında. Ah, yalnızlık. Ah, ah, ah, ah yalnızlık. Yalnızım dostlarım, yalnızım yalnız. O eski halimden eseri yok şimdi. ızdırap içinde yorgunum şimdi. Tutuver kollarımdan düşerim şimdi. Yalnızım dostlarım, yalnızım yalnız. Yalnızım dostlarım, yalnızım yal. Kimse kalmadı yayında. Tek başıma yapıyorum bir şeyler. Ben yoruldum söyle. Senin gücün var mı hala? Kaç yenilgi var söyle. Ömürde Allah aşkına. Ne ne ne ne ne ne ne Dırırı. Senin gücün var mı hala? Kaç yenilgi var söyle. Ömürde Allah aşkına. İşte böyle keskin bir yalnızlığın içerisinde yavaş yavaş yayınımı sonlandırıyorum. Belki buradasınız. Belki bilgisayarınız açık kaldı. Belki yoksunuz. Ama yine de okyanusa da sesleniyor olsam, uzağa da sesleniyor olsam, iyi geceler diliyor olsam havalara, belki burada izleyen 3 kişiden birisin. Ama aslında burada yoksun. Ve sadece görsel olarak varsın belki de. Ama yine de benimlesiniz bu yayında. Ve varlığınızı yine içimde hissediyorum. O yüzden buradasındır veya değilsindir. İyi geceler dilemek istiyorum. Tekrar başka bir yayında görüşürüz belki. Belki yine yalnız başıma şarkılar söylerim, bilgisayara bakarım. Belki de bana eşlik edersin, sohbetler ederiz. Neyse, bugün de yalnız başıma kapatıyorum bu yayını işte. Tekrardan başka bir yayında görüşmek üzere.